Hi everyone, it's Tony and Sarah Zolecki, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We are network marketing professionals. We build an online retail global business brand all over the world, and we have a blast doing it, and we love every minute of it. And we were just talking back and forth a little bit ago, and I said, we've got to get on live because we did an interview today, an entrepreneur interview, with an amazing lady that
if you don't know who she is, you got to follow her. She has a really cool Facebook page, and it's actually called The Entrepreneur's Wife. It's really cool. I'm actually really excited to build a friendship with her, but she's really good at what she does. You know? It's really cool.
And we talked about entrepreneurship for 30 minutes, and we just went back and forth. You'll be able to see it live. It was absolutely incredible. Hey, Jackie. And we had a blast doing it, but then we were like, Sarah, let's talk about some things that really resonated with us this afternoon for the entrepreneurs out there. Stuff that they can use, stuff that they can take and run with and really have some success with, right? Right,
exactly. So first of all, I feel like I'm in the show Fame. You guys remember that? I feel like I'm kind of wearing that. I'm feeling that way today. But anyways, so it was really cool. I mean, I think one of the things, as we were kind of going through the interview, she just talked, she just kind of asked these questions that really kind of made us think about things as we've been growing our business, over, quite a long time, right? And so we talked about, we just talked about things like, how do you deal with disappointment and discouragement and all that type of stuff? And I'll share with you guys, I didn't do very good with that in the beginning. It was rough. And I tended to lean more into the self-pity part of that, which sabotaged my business over and over and over again. And it was that self-pity of, woe is me, right? Woe is me that I couldn't get people signed up in my business. Woe is me that, I was having a hard time getting a sale. Well, I just everything, right? And, for a long time, I just didn't realize that whole self-pity thing, it's just it just runs rampant in just every area of your life. And I just really had to learn how to just put on my big girl underwear as I'm potty training my daughter right now. And I had to learn how to deal with it, and just understanding that we all go through different things. But I think too, what's funny is a lot of times when we go through these disappointments, we think, oh my gosh, no one else understands what I'm going through. Well, guys, let me tell you, if you're going through something right now, I guarantee you there's probably even somebody on this live that is going through the exact same thing. We've all been through different pieces of our business, the good times, the bad times, the different phases, the different things that are happening in our life. We all go through that, right? And so just understanding, you know what? You're not alone in it. You're not alone as you're just kind of growing and going through all this. And, I think too, for, as we have built our business as an entrepreneur over the years, that, it's just the managing the disappointments that we have and just learning how to, Jackie, you like that one, huh? Learning how to just know that it's part of the process and it's made us who we are today, and just learning how to manage our highs and manage our lows, right? Because I don't know if any of you guys can relate as well, but I think Tony, both of us, we're very passionate people. So we have had very high highs and very low lows, and we've had to learn how to, just really just be even keel with those things and just kind of be a blip on the radar. We don't get too high and we don't get too low, but it's been something that we've really had to focus in on and not get all crazy about, right?
Yeah, and I think another big thing is believing in yourself. There's so many times in business, and there's probably thousands of people watching this right now where no one believes in you. And if no one believes in you, you've got to believe in yourself, because people are saying you're too old, you're too young, you don't know enough people, you've tried 5-6 businesses before, they've all failed, why would you do another one? Maybe your spouse doesn't believe in you, your boyfriend, girlfriend doesn't believe in you, your family doesn't believe in you, the people that you love and care about that are around you all the time, they're not believing in you. So if no one's believing in you, you need to believe in yourself, because it starts with you, and you've got got to use that as a foundation to go out there and get it done every single day. I think, people say all the time, Tony, if you could just motivate me more, if you could just, call me every morning and make sure I'm up early and I'm doing the personal development, I'm doing the activity to create results. And I'm like, no.
Hey, hold on a second. So Kelly Finn, I see your comment. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your upline. It doesn't matter your sponsor. Do you know what? It matters what you do and what you build out and who you become. When I first got involved in my business, I got to tell you something. My sponsor quit within 2 weeks and I had no sponsor. And you know what? Quite frankly, that was the best blessing that ever happened to me because it made me step up and I had to figure it out, right? So you know what?
Yeah.
Like, that's okay. You got it.
Kelly, you got this.
You got
this, Kelly. So the deal is that I'm not going to motivate you. I'm not going to get you out of bed in the morning. I'm not going to put you to sleep at night. I'm not going to make sure you're doing personal development. I'm not going to make sure that you're calling your people, that you're following up with your people, that you're putting the points on the board. That's not our job. You've got to motivate yourself. And I remember early on in this business, I was up early. I stayed up late. I figured it out. And the last thing I wanted to tell my sponsor was, motivate me, please motivate me, keep me motivated, because he would have said, get out of here, go work with someone else, I don't have time to motivate you.
Well, he would tell you, go get a job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are entrepreneurs, so we are in this business for ourselves, right?
Yep.
And so we have to learn how to have that internal, that intestinal fortitude, that desire, that drive to get out there and make it happen. And I think too, if someone says, hey, I need to be motivated, it also means that the reason why they're doing it, they don't really know why. Because I will tell you, if your reasons are strong enough, the rest of it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's that whole piece that if you're feeling like, hey, I need my sponsor to motivate me, I need my upline to motivate me, I need an event to motivate me, I need a call to motivate me, well, then guess what? Then this is probably not going to work out for you, right? And so, again, it's just taking the ownership of going, I'm going to motivate myself.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to motivate myself. I'm going to do the things I need to do to figure it out. But also, too, I know there's guys that are on here. Girls, we're our worst critic. We beat ourselves up about every single thing there is out there. And you know what? I've talked about this on a live before. For me personally, I celebrate every single win that I have in my life every single day, no matter how small it is. I don't care. I get an extra load of laundry done. I freaking celebrate that. If I get, if I do something that I've never did before, then I celebrate that. If I pick up the phone and connect with someone that I was scared to talk about, I celebrate that. Every single piece, and it helps. That's how I motivate myself every single day. Is I celebrate some little win, no matter what, because it just keeps me moving, right?
And the third thing would be, who cares if you fail? Failure is part of success. I'm so tired of people saying, I'm failing, this is not working, I'm not getting results. So what? Do something different, shift. Figure out a different way to talk to somebody. Figure out a different way to prospect somebody. Figure out a different way to grow your business. But failure is part of success. Sarah and I think about our journey together. We're going on 12 years of marriage and building a business. We failed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times together in our business.
Yeah, it was ugly.
It was ugly. And we would just, we kind of check in and we'd fail and then we'd adjust, test, track. Okay, we'd fail again, we'd adjust, test, track until we figured it out. But failure is success. You look at any successful person today, they failed more than anybody else in the world. That's why they're successful. So who cares if you fail? Be encouraged if you fail, because you're that much closer to success. So that is part of what we do as entrepreneurs, is we fail. So don't run from that world. Don't get discouraged from that word. Don't beat yourselves up. Don't go, I'm just a piece of crap. I'm never going to figure this out. I always fail. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That's good. It's going to build your character. It's going to build, your story, your endurance in this business, in any business. So failing is good. Okay, I'm saying that. Well, don't freak out.
And I think too, as you're talking about that, I lost my train of thought on one part of it because you were funny. But the second part, Tony, I love you. You're so funny. So the second part is being flexible when you fail, right? And the reason I say that is I think for the people that are watching that are type A, I'm type A, Tony's type A, how we've made it together this long, I don't know. It's totally by the grace of God. No, we've learned how to work together. But I think for a lot of times we're not flexible, right? And so we get in and we're like, hey, we want this to happen. We've got our game plan. We know exactly what we want to do. And so we come in here and we do these things and it doesn't work or it fails or whatever. And you have to be willing to be flexible, right? You got to be flexible as a leader, flexible to just kind of bounce back, flexible to keep moving or to like, go another direction. And I think too for us, that even if we have failed, that flexibility of going, you know what, like we know long-term what our vision is, so it's okay, right? It might just take us a little bit longer. We know the destination where we're going, and so we just have to maybe take another turn, do something different, but like we have really learned how to be flexible, extremely flexible, and that was not an easy thing for me in the beginning. I was not flexible, and I think because of that, that really hurt me as I was growing in the business.
So do those 3 things, embrace those 3 things, and watch your business grow to another level. We love you guys.
Yep, have an awesome one, guys. Talk to you later this week. Ciao.